You know this man, no introduction needed. Ashton Jeanty. My name's BJ Rains, Bronco Nation News. Made it to Green Bay. We're catching up with Ashton. Crazy, man. It's here. You're in Green Bay. The draft's tomorrow. What's the feeling like, man?
Shoot, excitement, man. Just ready to see where I'm going. It's been a long process, but I'm glad the moment's almost here.
What are the emotions like as you just think of all the years of football, all the practices, all the sweat, all the pee-wee football growing up, and now tomorrow night here in Green Bay, you're going to find out where you're headed?
I think a lot of just gratefulness, just excited. I mean, it's so many emotions, but most of all, just to look back and think, when I was a little kid, dreaming of this moment. Now, the younger me would be so proud of me to be here today.
Are you able to kind of soak that in and realize? I mean, you're going to make Boise State history tomorrow. Hopefully, be the highest picked ever from Boise State. You're going to be a millionaire here real soon. I mean, just has it sunk in, kind of what you're about to do?
Yeah, a little bit. I think it'll really, hit me once we're there. Tomorrow in the green room, and then obviously once my name gets called, I'm on the stage. But it's just a blessing. How
did Boise State prepare you for this, and for all the fans back in Boise and watching this and rooting for you back in Boise tomorrow? What's that connection, that feeling like, knowing how they helped you get here?
Yeah, just extreme, just gratefulness in the program that believed in me. That let me be myself and grow into the man I am, also the football player. So on and off the field, they did a great job in helping me grow and most important, develop into a great human being all around.
When you arrived at Boise State that first day, could you ever have imagined this?
I did imagine it, but I don't know if it would quite have been like this. But it's just amazing to be where I'm at now.
Coaches, the first round picks at Boise State, all the guys from Boise State. What's this going to mean to you to add your name to that legacy, that list of greats in the NFL from Boise State?
It's going to be amazing, and just especially for Boise State, showing that it doesn't matter what school you're at, Group of Five, Power Five, you can get recruited and play in the NFL and be one of the high picks.
What is your message for the fans and everybody back in Boise watching today and tomorrow?
Man, all love, forever grateful for Boise State, the community. Go Broncos.
Thanks, man. Appreciate you.
I think the group of coaches that was there that I was able to meet with, they put together a great staff. Ben Johnson, Bienemy, the running back coach. Facilities was great. City was nice. So it was just a great experience overall.
Do you ever think about what Ben Johnson had in Detroit with Sonic and Knuckles, Weird Gibbs, and David Montgomery, and how that might look in Chicago if you were to go there?
Oh yeah, for sure. They already got a good back there in DeAndre Swift. So adding me to that equation would make an excellent running back duo. So I definitely could see something there for sure.
What emotions do you have today, knowing it's a day away?
Shoot, just excitement. Really, that's the main thing, honestly. Just excited to see where I'm going.
You can't wipe that smile off your face.
Yeah, you couldn't. The moment can't come any faster.
Do you feel like there's a chance you could last to 10 if the Bears stayed there, or do you feel like you're gone before?
I feel like I'm gone before. I think there's a high need for running backs and those teams in that area, and I think they're willing to trade up for a guy like me.
What are teams telling you? Well, actually, let's specifically the Bears. When you're talking to them, what are they telling you about what they like about you and how you might be able to fit into what they do?
The way I play football, being a 3-down back, catching the ball, running the ball, being able to protect the QB, protect the A gaps, and I feel like that fits into pretty much any scheme, right? So, but definitely, the type of player they would like to, add to their roster.
Did you feel a connection as you talked to Poles and Johnson? How did you guys connect?
Yeah, I think it was good. Obviously you're going to talk football, but then just to get to know me even more as a person. We met at the Combine, but now I'm meeting again more on a personal level, one-on-one. I think there's great connection there for sure.
In what ways did you click with the enemy?
We talked about a lot, life, family. He talked about all the different guys that he coached, his experiences, and then I did as well through my football career. So there's definitely it's more than football over there. You can tell, especially with him having him as a coach. He'll be you know, a mentor, someone who's there for you. I could tell in that type of relationship.
What has this journey been like for you, for football and your family? Matter of fact.
Long, exhausting, you know, especially these past few months. But now to be here, you know, to share this moment, I mean, it's you know, a dream come true.
What was your meetings like with Pete Carroll and the Raiders?
It was good, man. It was dope. You know, good talks, and I can see a good connection there as well.
You feel like you could be gone before number 6?
I don't know, possibly, but you know, things might get mixed up. Things might be different tomorrow than they were today. So we just got to see what happens.
What is the team getting in Ashton Jeanty?
Shoot, I mean, I think everybody sees I'm an amazing football player, but I think along with that, an amazing person who's, you know, gonna leave wherever I go better than, you know, I found it.
Did you say earlier that you wouldn't be surprised if the Bears traded up?
Yeah, I mean, I think there's a few different teams that you would want to trade up, but you know, like I said, we just got to see what happens.
What did you think of your visit there to Hallis Hall?
It was a great visit. Great group of coaches there. Nice facility. You know, overall, it was just a great experience.
And the possibilities for you in that offense with Ben Johnson?
Yeah, endless opportunities in that offense.
How cool is it to get your mom in that commercial?
It was dope, man. I mean, my mom always talked about how she's gonna be on TV one day, you know, jokingly, but you know, it actually happened. So.
How'd that come about? Was that kind of your idea? Or?
I mean, a little bit, and you know, kind of the people who, you know, in the marketing and all that, you know, they said throw moms in there, so we got it right.
How's she soaking all this in, all the commercials, all the big fame and everything that's been coming lately?
Yeah, she's enjoying it, but also there's two sides to it, right? So obviously with the fame and, you know, carrying yourself a certain way and, you know, knowing that, you know, somebody's always watching, so there's that too, but it's been a lot of fun regardless.
How much did your background help you with that, knowing that everyone's always watching it, in the military, coming from the family like that, the discipline? How much did that help you?
A lot. I mean, my dad's always been, you know, up there in the military, you know, retired as a chief. So obviously everybody know who I was. Everybody knows who my dad is. So, you know, I represent him everywhere I go, just like he represents me. So, just keeping that in the back of the mind always.
Ashton, when you were a wee little boy, do you have a dream of being any other job other than the NFL? Did you have a dream of being an astronaut or a firefighter or a firefighting astronaut?
Man, when I was, you know, with Pee Wee Herman and them, I think I wanted to be a pilot, you know, 5 planes, yeah.
Do you think now you could land a plane in case of emergency?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Easy.
I don't believe in you. Also, give me your top 5 NFL running backs of all time.
Top 5? You going to put me on the spot?
Mm-hmm.
All right, in no order, we got Barry, we got Adrian Peterson, put LaDainian Tomlinson in there. Throw Walter Payton in there as his folk. It's a lot of running backs. Yeah.
Maybe a J.A. Ajayi?
Yeah, throw J.A. Ajayi in there.
Okay,
you know,
J.A. Ajayi,
yeah.
top 5 running back of all
Yeah,
time.
top 5, yeah.
Gotcha.
Which one are you most like?
Which one am I most like? I think LT. Yeah.
Do you let yourself think about the possibilities tomorrow?
Yeah, but at the same time, I'm in the place where I'm like, no, because your mind's gonna be swirling all day, trying to think about where you could possibly go, because you have no idea.
And I apologize if this has been answered already, but being out here for this camp, do you see in these kids what you had when you were their age?
Yeah, just, you know, the excitement, the love, the passion for football, and, you know, looking up to others who are, you know, excelling in the game.
When you had that visit with the Raiders, you guys went to Topgolf. What was the competition like out there? Because Pete Carroll's all about competition.
You know, he is, and, you know, the moment we stepped in, they got a basketball in the team room, so we had a shooting competition as soon as we got there. But
how'd you do?
I won it, you know
okay.
what I'm saying, for
okay.
the offense. You know, I got a little jumper.
Little
you know?
Jay, okay.
But so I mean, I could tell they were using that in their evaluation just to see who's going to go and compete, try to swing, and even if they're not good, but, you know, just try to get better that day. They're not going to say it, but I know they was for sure.
Are your parents all suited up? Is your family all suited? Have you seen what they're wearing?
Yeah, I seen what they wearing. You know, we coming fly for sure. You know, whole family gonna be looking good.
Did you supervise?
I mean a little bit, but you know, they got their own taste, their style. They know how to dress too, so they gonna be looking good for sure.
You mentioned Jay Ajayi, but Doug Martin, Alexander Madison, Jeremy McNichols, all these running backs from Boise State. I mean, maybe they don't get not a lot of people think about Boise State as like a running back but what is it about guys that have come out of that program and the history of running backs there?
Yeah, I think just coming in, working hard and the next guy kind of passing the torch over, to continue, the legacy of the stable, you know what I'm saying? So, and then, me being the next one, and, there's going to be some more guys coming up this next year to do great things. So I think maybe it's not talked about because Boise's not as big as other schools, but if you look at it, there's a lot of great running backs that came out of Boise State.
Vrabel obviously has always had like a running heavy offense, and with the Patriots picking at 4,